What up, everyone? Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, coming at you. I got another banger for you guys. New token coming out in about 24 hours, actually, a little over 24 hours. This is Stake Token, which is the token that's gonna help burn Paul Token. If you don't know about Paul Token, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little background. We're gonna check Stake Token's Twitter, then we're gonna go to see what the contract looks like. I will have the contract on the bottom. And also, if you haven't already checked out some of the Paul content, I'm gonna go ahead and link up here the video that basically I made saying how much Paul you need to be a millionaire. All right, so that's up there as well. So all that good stuff and more. First of all, let's go to Paul Zone. All right, paulzone.io. What is Paul Zone? I need you guys to understand what Paul is, why it's important, how it's linked to the Shiba Inu ecosystem, and why the launch tomorrow is so important. There's only 100,000 stake tokens, all right? And that is Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, all right? I'm going to be there. I'm probably going to be streaming it. So just putting it out there for you guys. All right, so it's welcome to Paul Zone, the portal to our application for the Shiba Inu ecosystem. A civilization is nothing without the community that surrounds it. So essentially, Paul Zone is three things. The primary token is Paul token. So Paul Zar is the primary NFT marketplace for the Shiba Inu ecosystem. This was the first NFT place on Shibarium, as far as I understand. Shiba Inu Gaming Guild yet to be made, hasn't even started, but definitely gamifying, and they're planning on having teams compete against other professional teams. I did that video talking about how much this could get to, and I believe this project right here can easily reach $1 billion. That's right. And PaulFi, which is the DeFi platform. In fact, this is going to take the lead as far as I have understood based on the stuff. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and just keep it going. This is the web page, looking nice, beautiful, Paul paper right here. But here, let's keep it going because this isn't the point of the video. The point of the video is to tell you about Stake. Stake token is dropping. That's the second token dropping from Paul Zone. Okay, so Stake, of course, dogs, everything is dog themed. And what's the best treat you could give a dog? A steak. All right, so I like how they're going with that. This is the official exclusivity token of Paul Zone Official. This is equivalent to leash. Okay, so think of Paw Zone or Paw as Shiba Inu, and think of Stake like leash. There's 107,000 leash. There's 100,000 stake. You understand the similarities of it? So think of the price action very similar. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna tell you. Stake is deploying on March 27th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Shiba Swap. All right, understand what that means. It's gonna deploy on Shiba Swap. No pre-sales, no venture capitalists, just a fair launch. And this is the contract address. The countdown begins now. Shib Army. 12 hours ago, 2 days until fair launch. Hashtag Shib Army. There's the contract. There will only ever be 100,000 pieces of stake deploying on Shiba Swap. Here is the Ethereum, I mean, the Etherscan hashtag Shib Army. So let's go ahead and check that out because I did. Feel free to analyze the code. I actually tried to analyze it on OX scans. It hasn't come up. So I don't know exactly what that means. So max total supply 100,000 stake. All right. So think about it. At $100,000, this is going to be $1 per stake. At $1 million, this is going to be $10 per stake. At 100 million, it's going to be $1,000 per stake. So just putting that out there for you guys so you can kind of wait, hold up. Is that correct? At $10 million, it's going to be $1,000 per stake. Yeah, that's correct. All right, cool. So contract right here, one holder, JD holding all of them. All right, null address, everything looking perfectly fine, actually. So this is the Etherscan for stake token. And then let's go ahead and check out actually the Dex tools, the Dex tools stake token. So I'm actually going to be doing about a 1 hour. I'm gonna do like half hour before, and then I'm gonna do about an hour after, just chart writing, seeing where this goes, because this is gonna go to the moon. You already know it's about that time where things need to start moving, and this is definitely one of those projects that I believe is going to be a catalyst for some of these other projects. Let's see what the price action is, not only on stake, but what the price action is on Paul token as well. Will the burns be immediate? I mean, everyone is going to be paying attention. So just something for you guys to keep in mind. All right, here, let's go to the Medium article just to give you a little bit more coming soon. As you guys know, JD is extremely bullish on the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So he wants to make sure that Paul helps Shiba Inu. All right. So, of course, what's going to help Paul? Stake is going to help Paul. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. And this is actually something that's important to just say that this token, Stake, is his contribution, and it was launched entirely from his own resources. All right. So he funded this, right? No involvement from VCs or private investors. It's a token with intrinsic value, a finite supply, and diverse use cases designed to benefit both Paw and SHIB tokens in ways previously unseen. We're talking about leading edge, first mover stuff. You already know how I feel about that stuff. Introduction. Um, Basically, well, here I'll read it to you guys. It says all dogs bury treasures than they deem precious, and for Shibas, nothing holds more allure than a succulent piece of steak. This token stands as the embodiment of all that SHIB tokens encompass: the versatile utilities of SHIB, the governance mechanisms of Bone, and the exclusivity reminiscent of Leash. All right. So tokenomics, token supply 100,000. Allocation is 12% for founders and team. 52% community, 28% staking, and 8% airdrop. So expect airdrops if you participate in PawFi. You will be able to stake your stake tokens in PawFi. You will be able to stake your Paw in Paw. In fact, I believe you'll be able to stake your SHIB, some Shiboshis. There's so much coming. Utility stake is a reward token with governance. So there might be a DAO attached to it. Use cases, exclusive access, and token buybacks. All right. So they're in here. It is stake in the DAO. It says it will act as governance on PawFi. Users will be able to make vital decisions impacting the future of PawFi and stake in the DAO. Each stake counts as one vote cast. So it also gives you voting rights, okay, in the DAO. Borrow stake to use in PawFi features, or lend your stake as collateral for APY. Exclusive access to different perks are provided simply for holding a certain allocation of stake. This is important right here. So depending on how many stake you want, or how many you can afford, right? But how many you want should be driven by this. Holders with 10 stake will be granted 2 times points in the upcoming PawFi airdrop campaign. If you hold 20 stake will be eligible to use the PawFi token creation feature on Ethereum and Shibarium for free. That alone is pretty banger. If I'm not able to get 20 stake, I might have to ask for some of you guys to slide over some stakes so we can create the token. Just throwing it out there. All right. Token coming soon. 30 stake will receive automatic qualification in all weekly raffles, which will contain prizes such as Shiboshis and Shiba Inu tokens. 100 stake can attend in real life events and meets organized by Pawzone. 500 stake are eligible to have their token of choice listed on our platform to earn stake for their holders. This right here is kind of dope because expect big players to start trying to get 500 stake in order to list their tokens. Tokens will be audited and must be a Shiba Inu related project. 1,000 stake are granted revenue share on PawFi, as they should. I mean, that's a lot of money. Consistent token buybacks. A portion of PawFi fees will be used to buy back and burn stake. A portion of token taxes will be used to buy back and vault stake. All right. So After the launch of PawFi, there will be a 3-day staking incentive for stake and Paw holders. There will only be one time to take advantage of the generous APY. So make sure you have the amount of Paw that you want. Okay, understand what's happening here, Paw fighters, and get the amount that you need, that you want for stake. So once you put it in, it looks like you're not going to be able to go out, reach back, and put in for the same amount. It looks like you're going to have your bag, slide it in for the generous APY. All right, just putting it out there. This is a fair launch. I am committed to a fair launch with the entire initial liquidity sourced from my own pocket, ensuring there is no chance for anyone to flood the market with excess supply. To maintain transparency, 90% of the initial liquidity will be locked for 2 years, while the remaining 10% will be allocated to create a Uniswap stake ETH pool. Rest assured, there will be no selling on my part. Furthermore, a fair launch provides equal opportunity for the entire community to become early holders. Stake will initially launch on Ethereum before expanding to Shibarium, making it a truly cross-chain token. This is important. Shiba Swap launch. I strongly advocate for all tokens within the Shiba Inu ecosystem created on Ethereum to make their debut on Shiba Swap before venturing into any other exchange. All right. So the reason he says this is it basically elevates the visibility of Shiba Swap as a platform and also attracts users to the Shiba Inu community, as evidenced by the remarkable success of Paul, which achieved a staggering $40 million in trading. You guys remember how crazy that was within 24 hours of its fair launch and held the top trending spot on DexRolls for nearly a week. Our presence has significantly bolstered Shiba Swap's activity. With stake, I aim to replicate this success story by launching on Shiba Swap, thereby infusing liquidity into the DEX through a fair and transparent process once again. So this is what you have to know. This is what's important. Taxes. Here is the breakdown of the tax structure for stake. So if you're trying to buy on day one, like me, because I like to buy day one, even though sometimes they dip, but this is a fair launch. So chances are it's gonna definitely shoot up and most likely not come back down to the initial price as some pre-sales. Honestly, that's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong. I was trying to look up structures of charts from pre-sales to stealth launches to fair launches, but I wasn't really able to find too much besides people explaining the difference between them. Anyways, day one, if you're trying to buy, make sure that you have. So already we have the launch date. It's Wednesday. It is at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you have your MetaMask. Make sure you have Ethereum in your MetaMask. Make sure you have the contract address already input into Shiba Swap. And I will show you how that looks. I think I could probably pull that up. All right, cool. So basically 3%. You need to make sure that it's at 3%. All right. If not, the transaction is not going to go by, and time is of the essence. I'm talking about at 9, you should be trying to buy it. Like it's like 8:59 with 58 seconds, 8:59 with 59 seconds, 9. You feel me? Like I'm serious. You think I'm joking? I'm serious. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and actually I can't. It looks like I can't. Let me see. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to. All right, cool. That's cool though. We're still in this. So basically, let me see. Let me try to hit this real quick. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. All right. We good. We good. We good. All right. Cool. So with that said, Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, letting you guys know that stake is going to be launching on Wednesday. So don't sleep on this, man. This is alpha, my people. Be one of the first to get you some stake. Not financial advice, but we are going to go ahead and check out some of the rest of the tweets, guys, just so you guys can see. 2 days, right? This is the official contract right here. Let's see if there's anything else that was put out there. So that is the Etherscan, the code, exclusivity. I already told you about that. It's launching at 9 a.m. So you definitely have everything you need. And make sure you're on Shiba Swap. Make sure you're on Shiba Swap at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. All right. With your MetaMask already, contract already put up to the swap, ready to just click. All right. Because that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. I'm probably gonna be doing this live. I might as well. I'm gonna try to get on early, about an hour, half an hour before. We'll ride through the launch, and then we will probably do about an hour or so after the launch, probably till 10, and then we'll see how it's going, because I actually have something to do at 12. But if it is rocking good and you guys want me to leave the chart up, I'm gonna ask the chat. If the chat says yeah, I will let the chart just ride with my analysis, trend lines, and maybe an indicator if you guys want. All right, with that said, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, coming at you, letting you know that stake. Here, let's put this one back over here now. This right here, letting you know that stake is coming soon. In fact, it's coming so soon that it's actually less than 2 days away. We're talking about Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Stake is the second token from the Paw Zone ecosystem. Okay, you have Paw Zone having Paw. Paw token is like Shiba Inu, it's the meme coin, right? And it has utility in the ecosystem. And now you have the second token being introduced, which is stake, which is basically almost equivalent in terms of supply to leash. Only 100,000 stake. Keep in mind, at $100,000, stake is going to be $1. At $1 million, it's going to be $10. At $10 million, it's going to be $100. All right, just keep that in mind. All right, so because I'm trying to get at least 20. Hopefully, I'm able to get them, but I don't know what the price is going to be, how crazy it's going to go. All right. So, with that said, if you want more from me, go ahead and hit that sub. Once again, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. Hit that like, help me with the algorithm, get the word out that there is an amazing launch, some alpha coming to you guys. And then, of course, go ahead and hit that bell so you guys can be notified when I drop videos, when I'm live, and all that good stuff. Because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent, like this one right here. If you don't catch this one, if you see this video in a year from now, when it's over $100, maybe $1,000, you never know, you'll be like, damn, I should have been following Crypto Marxist, but you didn't hit that bell, you didn't follow. So do yourself a favor and hit that. All right, cool. Go ahead and catch any videos if you want more Shiba Inu content right there. And like I like to say, I'm Bone Army, you're Bone Army, we are Bone Army, and I'm out. Deuces.